assessment of the defensive performance last week. Now, a couple of days, I know you're moving on, but
Well, you guys know I don't necessarily love bend, don't break, but in that game it seemed like we did that a little too much. We need to be a little more sound in some of our run fits. I think we gave them too much in the run game. I thought we were outstanding on third downs, which was a huge part of the game, and then when it really mattered late in the game, I thought we executed very well. They had no points in the last 39 reps, 39 defensive reps. They had no points. So I thought we finished the game very well. I just thought early on we were a little shaky.
It looked like there was more energy and more emotion as the game went along. And even though there was a lot of pressure at the end, it seemed like the guys thought they were going to get to the quarterback.
I agree with that. The atmosphere of that stadium the whole night was absolutely incredible. And I thought we handled the trial early of getting down 14, and then we rip off 21 straight, and then we get down 10 and rip off 17 straight. And I thought they handled the adversity well. And I think the biggest key to it is the belief in one another, the belief in the schemes late in the game. And they just had that will to win. You could see it in the pass rush. They just wanted to win that game.
Tanner Walls moved into the starting safety spot. Is that because of performance? Or?
Yeah, he's played well right now. There's been a lot of injuries through the year, but that's football, college football. We were down 3 safeties in that game. I thought Tanner came in and played a good game, and someone's going to continue to have to step up because it's a weird year right now in the safety room, but that's college football.
Will any other defenders be moved to safety, like corners or anything?
No, we don't see that right now. I mean, the guys that we have in our room that we can win with, and they're doing a good job. They got to continue to prepare the right way. When their number's called, they got to go in and perform like Tanner's done, like Slade has done.
Is Malik, because of performance, he's moved down the depth chart?
I don't know if that's because of performance as much as the other guys are doing a good job. They deserve to play, and there's certain things that are expectations for everyone. If you're in the game, you got to go in and perform.
What is your trust level with Malik right now?
Well, I trust Malik. I trust all of our DBs. I trust our defense right now. That doesn't change the fact that whoever's in the game has got to do what they're supposed to do, and they got to go in and play at the level I expect them to play.
you touched on this, but the defensive line performance getting particularly late in the game, Blake and Tyler and those guys really seemed to make a difference because you didn't have to blitz as much. You could let those guys just make plays.
Well, they were getting home with a 4-man pass rush, and the coverage was really good too. I mean, a lot of the reason why there was such good pass rushes, the coverage was very sound in the fourth quarter. But you got to give those guys credit. I mean, they did a great job of collapsing the pocket. And not only that, they kept KJ in the pocket. That guy is a legit big-time SEC quarterback. Made a lot of plays in his career, and he's a very savvy football player. And we were able to do a good job of corralling him and keeping him in the pocket.
Jalen Daniels is just as elusive, but not as big. Is he kind of does he cause you to change your defense?
So I would say he's more elusive. He does a great job of getting the ball out of his hand. He does a good job with the RPO game. He doesn't hold on to it very much, and when he does, then you got to catch him when he's scrambling. So he brings a lot of problems to the field. There's a reason why he was the preseason Big 12 Conference Player of the Year, and we got to go out and contain him. We got to go out and do some things that cause him some consternation and some disbelief in what he's trying to do based on our coverages and our blitzes and the things we're bringing at him.
Beyond him, what strengths do you see from Kansas on film?
I love the running back. Number 4 is a great player. They're very good at their scheme. They execute the run game, the throw game at a very high level. I mean, this is really the best offense in the Big 12 for the last 2 years statistically, and it's not close. They throw it well, they run it well, they execute their schemes, and I love the quarterback and the running back.
What do you have to do when you're facing such a balanced offense? I mean, Kalani was talking about all the motions and different things that they do with all their sets. What's the keys for your guys?
Well, just like they do, we got to execute our assignments very well. It's a little bit like playing Air Force. It's going to be very assignment sound is what we're going to have to be. We're going to have to execute what we call very well. And we just got to make sure that we're not giving anything up cheap down the field.
Historically, not just a BYU thing, but across college football, back-to-back road trips can be a challenge. But the fact that this is the Big 12 opener, is that a little juice and a little energy, maybe a little focus that might not be there in another situation?
Well, I love playing on the road. I always have. I think the teams I've been involved with have always been really good on the road. And I think it's going to come down to if we go out there and execute and do what we're supposed to do, we're going to be good. I think that being a Big 12 opener and so much riding on the game, our guys will come out with some juice and passion. And we got to do a good job as coaches, preparing them the right way, and then do a good job of making sure they're fresh for this game.
Is Talon Alfrey, is he getting close to coming back?
I don't see it for the next at least week or two, hopefully soon after the bye week.
How big was it for you to just see Eddie make that play? Because that was a huge play at that point in the game, to have him come off the edge and get that fumble.
Well, Eddie's made plays like that his whole career, and I've watched it. I've had a front row seat throughout his career. He's done it every year. And those two plays he made in the fourth quarter were huge, the strip sack, and then when he stuffed that running back on 3rd and short to keep him in a long field goal that they missed right after was huge.
Okay.
Okay, thanks guys.